So today I wanted to do a really quick sort of flawless base makeup routine that you can do every single day just to perfect your skin and make you feel more confident, more radiant, more beautiful, because a lot of the time I'll wake up and I won't have any makeup on, obviously, and I won't feel confident, I won't feel beautiful, I just feel really dirty, really grungy, really and really tired. And I find that a lot of the time if I apply makeup I get a lot more done in my day because I feel a lot more complete and ready to go, sort of. Yeah, so this is a sort of everyday contour highlight routine that you can do really quick and really easily. I just sort of broke it down into a few steps that you can do. Obviously you don't have to do as many, or you can if you want. I just wanted to show you how I do this like really flawless everyday sort of base that I can get away with looking really beautiful, and I feel much more confident, and I feel like, you know, I can go out looking like this. Although I don't have tons on my eyes and I don't have, you know, loads of makeup and everything, it's just, it makes you feel more confident and ready for your day, like I keep saying. So yes, if you want to see how I create my really quick flawless base, then keep on watching.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do today is just clip back my hair, as it was sort of all in my face and irritating me. I'm just going to take a swig of tea and then we're going to get straight onto it. So the first thing I'm doing is prepping my skin with my L'Oreal Skin Perfecting Primer, which is the Magic Blur formula. I'm just applying this on my T-zone where I have larger pores, and I'm also going to be applying it on any texture that I may have to my skin. So I've got this lovely blemish that has just appeared, so I'm just going to apply a little bit of the primer to that area too. So the first product I'm going to go in with is my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I'm applying this underneath my eyes and everywhere where I like sort of a highlighted base. As we're not using a foundation in this tutorial today, I'm applying it wherever I've got any redness to start with. I'm then blending it out with a duo fibre foundation brush. Now that my base is now completely blended, I'm going in with my Chanel Bronze Universal, or Tandy Chanel, and I'm just using a sort of concealer brush, and I'm placing this where I will be contouring and bronzing up the skin. I find that when you blend this product out, it is so natural looking, and I found this is the best way to use this product for me personally. It is quite a warm shade, but I think it really works when you are sort of more concentrating on bronzing your skin. And as you can see, I'm just applying it all over the sort of outer areas of my face, and also where my cheekbones are and around my nose. So pretty much anywhere where we would contour or bronze normally. I'm also putting it around my chin as well to define that. So you should start to look something like this. So now you can see I'm going back in with that Pro Longwear Concealer, and I'm just building up the coverage in certain areas where I want to highlight my skin. So I'm going underneath my eyes again. I'll also go on the bridge of my nose, also up between my eyebrows, and a little bit on my upper lip and chin as well. And I'm just using a large concealer brush to apply this Pro Longwear product. I'm also going to apply it underneath where I've applied that cheekbone highlight, because we want to keep that all very light. So because we've applied the highlight product as well, I'm going to blend that out first of all so that the contour colours and the bronze colours are not going to blend into the highlight, so it's still nice and crisp. So I've just gone back in with that foundation brush and I'm just blending all of that Pro Longwear concealer out like we did earlier. As you can see, I've now gone in with my angled kabuki brush and I'm blending all of that Chanel Bronze Universal into my skin. So today I'm using this as my sort of contouring, shaping product. I quite like this product, although it's very orangey tone and very warm. I quite like it for that sort of natural everyday look because it just gives a little bit more dimension to our face, but it's also warming up our complexion and also shaping it, but it's still looking very natural at the same time. I'm now going in with a more precise brush, which is basically in the same M.A.C collection as the angled kabuki, it's just the smaller version of it. And this is how I am blending all of that Bronze Universal out on my nose. This is going to be a lot more precise, like the name suggests, and it's not going to blend that orangey warm shade all over where I've highlighted. So as you can see, I'm just going back in with a little bit more of that highlighting concealer, which was the Pro Longwear, just in case I've blended some of that Bronze Universal where I don't want it to be. So I had a little blemish here which I was quite annoyed about, so I've just gone back over with a little bit more concealer just with my fingertip. I'm now setting everything with my M.A.C Mineralise Skin Finish Natural, and I'm just applying this with a large powder brush. Sometimes I apply this after I apply the first lot of concealer, and sometimes I apply it before I apply my highlighting and my bronzing products as well. So now I'm going in my bronzing powder, which is the Havana shade from the Anastasia Beverly Hils Contour Kit, and I'm taking that on a rather large tapered powder brush. I'm just using this to really carve out the hollows of my cheeks, but also make it really natural looking and just keeping everything really blended and really soft and, like I said, natural looking. I really love this brush when I want a, like I keep saying, a very natural look, because it applies a lot of product down but it blends at the same time. If you want a lot more precise, then you would obviously use a lot smaller brush to really cut out your cheekbones, but because I was really bronzing up a large surface of my face, I wanted a large brush to do this. I've only ever used this brush to bronze in this situation and I absolutely adore it and I use it all the time now. So I'm now going in and setting my highlighting with the vanilla shade out of the Anastasia Beverly Hils Contour Kit. I do this after I've bronzed just so I can crispen up all of the edges, just so if I've applied too much bronzer over the areas which I want highlighted, I'm just going over and correcting that. So as you can see, I'm putting it underneath where I've bronzed as well, and it's just going to help sort of cut out our cheekbones without it looking too harsh and really harshly contoured, if that makes any sense. Mixing Fawn and Havana powders from the Anastasia Beverly Hils Contour Kit just to contour my nose. I wanted something a little bit cooler to contour this because I find when I use really warm on my nose it looks a little bit too fake. So I was using a cooler sort of contour powder as well as the warmer shade. Those two mixed together just create the perfect natural contoured nose look. It's just defining our nose but still keeping it fairly natural as well. Of course, I'm just blending any harsh lines with my Duo Fibre brush, also by Sigma. So I'm just going over and making sure it's really natural and nice and blended. Here I'm going in with an oldie but a goodie, and it is the gorgeous Sleek Blush in Rose Gold. It's a perfect everyday shade, adds a little bit of luminosity to your cheeks, but it also gives you this beautiful flush that you would have in your natural skin. So I'm just applying it sort of to the apples of my cheeks and backwards, just blending it in with our sort of bronzer contour area, just so it looks really natural and it looks really blended as well. I'm now going in with a sparkly highlight, and I'm using sand from the Anastasia Beverly Hils Contour Kit, and I'm applying it to the tops of my cheek as well as above and below my eyebrows, so right on that eyebrow bone area. I'm also going to use it to highlight the bridge of my nose and also my cupid's bow as well. I just think this has a gorgeous subtle shimmer to it, so it's perfect for that natural everyday look. And that is what it looks like with all that done. And now I've added some brows and a sort of natural-esque lip. All I did was use my Dior lip liner pencil with a little bit of creme de nude in the middle, and it creates this gorgeous everyday flawless base, which you can do in less than 10 minutes. It's just a really gorgeous simple look, and all I do is pair it with some mascara. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I will talk to you all very soon.
Hopefully I don't look too ill.
Not a massive fan of this, like it's alright, it does the job, but I prefer the Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced way more. The wand is just like really big as well. Like I kind of don't like massive wands anymore. Two of the Great Lash mascaras, I do like it just for if I need something, you know, and I don't know what to go for, I just gonna go. The brush just sucks. I love their Skinny Brush mascara though, it's like one of my all-time favorites, so